This is Bobby Compressor, the sound engineer from Central Africa, Democratic Republic of Congo. Besides you,
abonnez-vous sur Grâce à Bisa Multitalent TV hier. Yangwana Bola.
Abonnez-vous sur Grâce à Bisa Multitalent
TV. Abonnez-vous massivement.
When you subscribe in, you're gonna find many things inside. In Game TV, Grâce à Bisa Multitalent Television. We are not the best, but among the best, we are there. Ciao.
Eh bien, fidèles internautes, très chers compatriotes, nous sommes très heureux de vous savoir nombreux devant vos petits écrans pour suivre les émissions de Alpha Production depuis l'Australie. Nous sommes ici à Brisbane. Comme vous pouvez voir derrière moi, il est écrit African House. Les rendez-vous étaient pris donc pour ce samedi 28 novembre 2020 pour la mise en place du nouveau comité exécutif de la communauté congolaise de Queensland. Donc, dans quelques instants, nous allons vous montrer ce qui va se passer dans la salle et on va se retrouver encore après pour vous donner le compte rendu. Restez branchés et connectés avec Alpha Production Australia. Inscrivez-vous et puis envoyez-nous vos commentaires et partagez aussi nos vidéos. Merci beaucoup. Nous allons recevoir dans quelques instants le président de la communauté congolaise de Queensland, Monsieur Jimmy. Il va nous dire un peu comment a été l'organisation et qu'est-ce qui va se passer dans la salle. Et puis, on va encore revenir. Si tout va bien, on va encore la voir à la fin de l'antenne. Merci beaucoup. Et ok, il est avec nous. Président Jimmy, bonjour.
Bonjour.
Nous sommes très heureux de vous avoir dans notre chaîne de Alpha Production Australia. Alors, qu'est-ce que vous pouvez nous dire par rapport à l'organisation des élections que vous avez convoquées pour ce 28, qui est le samedi 28 novembre 2020 ici à Brisbane?
Bon, avant tout, j'allais d'abord dire que si mentir est un emploi, je connaîtrai beaucoup de personnes qui seront des milliardaires. Cela veut dire que, comme je ne suis pas un menteur, je ne suis pas un milliardaire. Chose dite, chose sera faite aujourd'hui. Nous avons convoqué les élections il y a un moment et aujourd'hui, nous avons résolu que les élections puissent se dérouler à l'œil nu de toute personne ou tout membre de notre communauté. Et nous espérons que tout va se dérouler dans la paix, dans la communion et la fraternité mutuelle, sans oublier dans un esprit patriote.
Merci, Président Jimmy. Alors, bandu ambao biko natuangalia kwa sasa hivi ndani ya Congolese community ya Queensland. Batu gani ambao batakuja hapa, uko na ba guest au ba invité benye banaizi ku bataparticiper mui ma election ya leo?
Bon, asante sana ndugu yetu. Bakeni batakuya hapa leo, tuko na bakeni kutoka gouvernement parce que communauté yetu ni communauté iko enregistré katika gouvernement ya Australie na bakazi yote tunafanya gouvernement inafuatilia. Ndio tuliona bien c'est mieux tukainvite batu ya gouvernement bakuye kuangalia namna kani tunafanya ba election. Tuliita ba députés nationaux na vile provinciaux na ba sénateurs, tukaita bakubwa ya ba organisation kama vile ilikuwa wakiita MDA, kwa sasa iko Multicultural Australia, QPAST, Access Community Services, kwa leo wanaita Access Group International Limited. Wale wote wakubwa yabo tuliwainvite na walisema watakuya kuangalia namna kani bakongole banavotaka. Walisema watakuya na njo tuko na bangoya pasai. Na pia banduki yetu pote bali banakuwa nao watakuya kuvote leo parce que tulisema sie tuko bantu tunapenda amani, atupende mambo ya kusema kila kitu tunafanyaga pasaa yake, na saa ilifika na njoo nabo wakasema okay, gisi mambo ya corona hakuna, basi tutakuya kuangalia, njoo gisi watakuya namna vile.
Ok, asante sana, hatuwezi kukamata muda mingi puisque dans quelques instants on a bandugu bananjeja kuingia ndani ya salle. Alors on va se retrouver encore après les élections avec après la proclamation des résultats. Ça se fera aujourd'hui et résultat ni leo après njo tutamupata tena nini président. Dans quelques instants les choses sérieuses vont commencer. Donc batata ba mama bandeko awa tozana kati ya salle isika élection ya comité exécutif ya Congolese Community à Queensland de Salem. Wandugu wapenzi, dans quelques minutes cette cérémonie va bientôt commencer. Tutafata ma commentaire yote en live pour Alpha Production. Thank you very much. Wamama, wadada, wakaka, wandugu na warafiki, amjambo. Okay. Before we start this gathering, I would like to request your attention to use the first chairs so that we can understand one another. Already the seats are put in order to keep the social distancing. Tunaomba na wandugu mujongeye ukumbele juu tuonane mzuri na benye batakuya nyuma baokupe mafazi inye iko nyuma. Batatamba mama bandeko tokosenga na bandeko tukusala mwa mukeli boso po ba oyo bakoya sima baokupe la place ya sima. Okay, I would like to request your permission to stand and then we are going to sing the Australian and Congo national anthem. Thank you very much. Congo national anthem. Thank you very much for attending this gathering. We know that our presence in this room is to proceed to the election of the new management committee of the Congolese Community of Queensland. Mesdames, Mesdemoiselles et Messieurs, si nous sommes réunis dans cette salle, c'est pour l'élection du nouveau comité exécutif de la communauté congolaise de Queensland. Kama tunakutana ndani ya hii nyumba ni sababu ya kuchagua viongozi ya mpya ya Congolese community ya Queensland. Et benye batavote ile management New Management Community Committee né Wakongomani. Et ceux qui vont élire le nouveau comité exécutif, ce sont bel et bien les Congolais, membres de la communauté congolaise de Queensland. Those who are going to elect are the Congolese community members. So, as you can notice, when you enter this building, there are some tables. We have the Electoral Commission. All the participants who are going to vote are going to contact the Electoral Commission members to check their name in the list and to get the ballot from them, and then we are going to proceed. So, before we start everything, I would like to call upon the President of the Congolese community of Queensland, Mr. Jimmy, so that he can address a few things before we start, and also to do the acknowledgement before this gathering. Thank you very much.
Mr. Papa Alpha, for this opportunity. My name is Jimmy Bean. I'm the servant in the Congolese community of Queensland, and I do serve more than 500 members. Mr. Peter Russo, member of TOI, Madame Gail, CEO of Access Group International, Vanessa, Executive Manager of Multicultural Australia, Rose Dash, Team Leader at QPAST, dear members, good afternoon. I would like to respectfully acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which this event is taking place, and elders both past and present. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome all our distinguished guests who came today to attend our event. Normally, we do organize the Congolese Community Award ceremony, but due to the pandemic, we couldn't organize that during the year, so we decided to have it today before the elections of our management committee. And before I proceed by welcoming our guests to say a few words for greetings, I would like first of all to let them know, or to let other members of the community who joined us today, what exactly do we do as Congolese. We are an exceptional community as Congolese community of Queensland. A community that we cannot measure, not always because of the strength and attractiveness. If you look around, you will see the person on your left or your right is attracting. Despite that, we have been so long waiting, and we would like to apologize for that delay. And if all our guests and members agree, accept our apology, let them say yes.
Yes.
Okay, the yes, I've got it. So, the Congolese community of Queensland was duly registered as Congo Connection Incorporated, and it was established since 2007. And for those who can remember, during that time, girl can remember we had Costa Mukendi. They were the people who registered the community. And today, we have a new leadership. And tomorrow, we shall have another one, and so on. So what do? The Congolese community promotes or provide diverse activities that can promote our members in their integration into the Australian social life. We also advocate for our members, and this year, just a brief report if we compare with the previous year. This year and 2019, we had some fantastic results in our community. We worked harder to reduce cases of domestic violence. That's because we decided to educate our members. We thought what our members were lacking, it was education. Moving from one country to the other with a different culture and a different legislation, the domestic and family violence. And that really helped us to prevent, as I can tell you, now we can count maybe 20%. 20%, because before we could reach even 60, but now 20%, and we wish with the next few years we are going to have zero, if we can call it 0% of cases of domestic and family violence. We are so proud for that. Again, what we try to do as a community, we started what we call the loan without interest. We realized that some of our people who come to Australia, who newly arrived to Australia, so yes, they are assisted, and we really appreciate what Access have been doing, Multicultural has been doing, QPAST has been doing, friends, neighbors, they are doing. But when we are waiting for them to integrate, and they can run out of cash. And once we know there's a new family or a new member of the community, so we do visit the person. And this is privacy. I would like for today just to request girl, I know girl deserve a lot of respect. It's somebody we respect. Access, Girl with Access have been supporting Congolese for so many years, and many people don't know Girl. I think I will invite her today, because they do say, we go to Access, we don't know Girl. You always tell us about Girl. You invite Girl, it doesn't come. I promise them this time she will come. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so happy because she's here. And again, what we do, so when the family ran out of cash, the family can approach the community and we give a loan. We don't have millions, we don't have thousands, but the little that we got, we can share. So the family can spend on anything that they would like to do. But everything should be done according to the law. So they should write on a paper, and then they will receive the law and decide how long they will pay. The next activity is about sports. we realize living in Australia, you need to exercise. Being a woman, a man, a child, you need to exercise. And exercising will prevent us from getting some disease. That's why we came with a project in remembrance of one of our elders who spent all his days in Australia volunteering as a soccer coach of our wonderful Congolese soccer coach. So we named that event under Rodina Cup, whereby each year in November we can see ladies kicking the football, playing rugby, tennis, volleyball, and so on. Not only ladies, men, kids. So we call it, instead of calling it Congolese Sports Day, we call it Rodina Cup. Just to remember the great work that the late Rodina did for our community. We also have a group for enterprise. It's a subcommittee. We realize, despite of our overseas skills, we have a problem of getting into the Australian framework qualification. And we say, we know people with skills, people who have been tailors and have been doing some stuff. So we can start with one project and see if that project works, so that we can go with another one. So this year we started with the sewing project. The sewing project is not only for the Congolese, it's for all the Australians who would like to learn how to sew. We have got very good instructors with qualifications. They have got businesses. They approached us, they told us they are members within our community, but you could see they didn't have support. So we discussed with them and we applied for the gambling grant. Actually, we were successful and we bought equipment for that project. And we are going to make clothing in the Congolese design. And I would like to see Ross or Gail or Peter Russo one day passing there and buying a shirt made in Congo in Queensland. Lastly, this year we also supported the victims of the flood. In our mother country, there were people who died due to flooding. We had kids, we had women, we had men that were washed away because of flooding. And some ladies within the community, they came and told us, look, people are dying, kids are crying on social media, what can we do? So we couldn't solve all their problems, but as the community, we decided to go to our friends and ask a cent of dollar so that we can send as support. And we raised some money within our community, and the money was sent to the victims of flood in Uvira. Apart from that, we also, as I said, we also advocate. We do advocacy of our members. We sometimes, our members have individual problems. Services providers live with them from Monday, stay with them from Monday to Friday. Maybe from 9 to 5. But from 5 to 8 o'clock, 8 a.m., 5 p.m. to 8 a.m., those members are with the community leaders. We do understand what they are going through. And that's why we would like to request the services providers, please work with us, cooperate with us. We do respect privacy of our members. We are not there to publish on the social media their problems or whatever they are going through. We respect their weaknesses and we do value their strength. So what I was saying, we do also do advocacy. And in terms of advocacy, this year we advocated for one of our members who had some issues with his landlord. And we took the matter to court without a lawyer. In our community, we have got books of Australian legislation. I think Peter Russo will not disagree with me. In our community, we have got books of Australian legislation. So we read those books and we took the landlord to court. So the landlord compensated one of our members $20,000 Australian dollars. Why? Because the member of the community did not know how the landlord was misusing him while being a tenant. He was misusing his rights as a tenant. Ladies and gentlemen, I won't go so far because of time. I would like to welcome our friend who has been supporting us from the day we met, and that is none other the Member of Parliament of Toi, that is Mr. Peter Russo, to come and greet us. Welcome.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be amongst you, and I have to congratulate you on the great work you do in the community, because a lot of problems can be solved when the community is working together, and I think the Congolese community is a good example of what you can achieve by all working together. Thank you for having me. Have a great afternoon, and thank you.
It was Costa, and the work that so many of us came together to do with you. So Peter, that work has always happened together, and I couldn't be prouder to see you, Jenny, standing here delivering the report that you delivered and tackling those huge social problems. And they're not just social problems in the Congolese community, we all own those problems, and I think it's incredible leadership and courage. And really, I'm so proud of the work that you're doing to tackle those huge issues and to stand beside us, because we know we all have to. So thank you for your leadership in doing that great work. And in volunteering and recognising someone in the sporting community with your cup. I think that's a great testament to people. John, and just to say that your election today is real proof of what democracy and laws and human rights can do when they're applied well. So for your election today, I'm sure I'm speaking on behalf of all of us that we look forward to a great result, and for the next lot of leaders to take you forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jimmy, and thank you for the invitation to share in this occasion. And as Gail said, this is a really important day where you're electing some of your leaders for the next coming year. I'm from Multicultural Australia, and I guess I've been there for about 5 years, but previous to that my family migrated from South Africa, so I know what it's like to come into a new country, and the work that you're doing to help settle families and members of your community is amazing, so congratulations on that. And I guess from our perspective, we're here to support your communities as well, so if there's anything that we can do in future, we'd love to have a conversation about that. But thank you, and all the best for your new leadership team.
Everybody, I'm Rose, I'm from QClass, and I'd just like to say thank you for the invitation today. I've worked a long time with the Congolese community, and I always enjoy the events. I guess for QPlus, we're about that connection, belonging and thriving and healing and recovery in this new country. And we cannot do that alone. It's with the community that we do that. And it is great to see the leadership here working towards that with all those amazing outcomes too. So well done to the whole community for achieving that. And I look forward to meeting everybody. Thank you.
I just want to acknowledge the Congolese community for your leadership, and I want to say thank you very much. Jimmy, one of the African community leaders who attend every meeting. So if you send an invitation out there looking for leaders, Jimmy would be one of those leaders, and that's leadership. So it's very important for us to engage with the system. And I think Jimmy has actually demonstrated what is needed to be a community leader. So I've got a message for the Congolese community. As a community leader, you can't really do anything without your people. So it is important for all the members to engage with the leadership and also challenge the leadership. So if they are not advocating on your behalf, if they're not talking about the issues that affect you, you need to speak out. That's very important. Tell your leader you need to do things differently. And we, the leaders as well, need to engage with the service providers and the institution and the system so we can actually identify the gaps in our community. Because we've got so many social issues and our community members are struggling to engage with the system and to understand the system. So the best way for us to move forward is actually to engage with the system. We need to understand the system in which we live. We need to make sure that we know our rights. We know the services out there, because there are great services. There are really good leaders out there, they need to help. But if we can come forward and talk about our problems, let them know what we are going through, they may not be able to help us. So it is very important for us to take leadership. We need to engage with the services. We need to tell them where the gaps are so that we can work together. So today, I want to say to whoever is going to come later on, I want to congratulate Jimmy first, because this is the peaceful transition of leadership. And I think governance and peaceful transition of leadership, it's something that we need to incorporate in our practices and everything that we do to make sure that the transition is very smooth to the next leadership, so we can support whoever is coming to the management after Jimmy. And I believe he's going to be a mentor for the next management. Thank you.
Some members of our community made in 2020. For that, because I would like to start calling quickly our sportsman of the year. His name is Shukuru Muzima. Ladies and gentlemen, please big applause for Shukuru Muzima. And that award will be given to Shukuru by again. So Shukuru is only 13 years old. 13 years old. In the Congolese community, we have what we call the President Awards for Volunteers. So it's the president who goes around and tells, this person is really volunteering. So this year, the winner of the President's Awards for Volunteers, ladies and gentlemen, I would like our friend Peter Russo to come. The winner of the President's Awards for Volunteers is none other Abibu Twa. So, number one, we have the treasurer of the Congolese Community of Queensland, Mr. Abdunur Mukenyi. Vice President.
Sorry, I forgot. Working at the moment as the Vice President for the current leadership, and they've been doing a fantastic job. But what we're voting for today is we're voting for a change, to have assets and also develop our community. So first, develop our community to unite everyone, as we already are, but make it better. You know, have events where all of us can gather and really commemorate our culture. Now, another thing which I'm really going to fight for during the leadership term, that if I get elected, is really work hard to have assets that belong to the Congolese community. See, I've been in Australia for like last 15 years, and the Congolese community does not own anything that we can call this is our asset generating income for the community. So that's my plan to do that. So if you vote for development, for the future of a brighter, financially sustainable community, then you are voting for me. So that's it. I know I'm going to make this as short as possible. So yeah, right on, and good luck to Papa Miritwa. I mean, I really hope you, really wish you the best.
Kubambia neno moja, tuendelee kupendana kama Wakongomani. Pas moins, pas plus. Mliona hii kampani hisi ilifanyika, nampenda mtoto wangu, namheshimia sana. Nilipenda kumuita lakini kazi kanipita nikakosa muda. Kazi ilipita kwingi. Na nilikuita sana. Uliniita sana mtoto wangu, naomba msamaha. Sasa kuambia kitu kimoja, mtoto wangu kenye kilileta leo nilikuja kusema kama na kuchagua kama president wa community Congolese. Kama mimi namchagua mtoto inamaanisha nini? Inamaanisha kwamba maelection zinaisha. Ndio kenye nilikuja kusema ile kama namchagua Mike. Si Biblia inasema tuache kujipenda. Namchagua Mike kwa sababu najua anapenda community na kwa sababu niko busy sana. Sikufanya kampanya juu ya kukosa muda, kazi nitamanisha. Next year kazi itakuwa mingi sana. Ile ndio message nilipata ile kutoka kusenta, nikibaliniambia kazi itakuwa mingi sana. Sitapata hata muda wa kupreside communauté congolaise. Ndio maana Mike ulisha gania maelection. Na nasema unisamehe na kualifanya kazi. Jambo kwa sababu hauna vya kukonte tena, Mike ndio president. Sasa kitu tutafanya ni kimoya, tuendelee kulipa ile $20. Tusikuwe nalipa wakati ya kampanya tu. Mike, kitu nitakuomba uangalie mbakongomani mtu wa kupenda communauté, la fois prochaine umunominate. Tukue na umoja, tukue na upendo, tusichukiane, tusipigane juu ya kazi ya volontaire yenye haina mshahara. Hii haiko kazi ya kupigania hii bandugu, ni kazi ya kupenda community. Hapana kupigana sawa watu wenyewe wanapokeaka mafranga.
Watu wajue community ni nini, tuwafundishe lugha za kwetu, madansi za kwetu, na tuwafundishe jinsi ya kuishi Australia. Lingine, Mungu atubariki. Nashukuru komite yote na Papa Jisi kwa kazi aliyotumika. Mungu akubariki sana.
My name is Nana Makatema and I am running for the secretary position. If I can just give you maybe a little bit about my background. I work in the legal industry and also for the federal government as well. And I really want to run for this position because I think I can add a lot of value to my community. From my legal background, I'm also trying to help a lot of our young people who are getting in legal trouble. So either offering my time and services in terms of pro bono work, and also making sure that all the meetings and meetings are organized well and are kept according to the charity law. So that is my plan for the community, and thank you very much for everyone that came to support us. And I also would like to thank the previous committee who've been running the Congolese community for a couple of years now, President Jimmy, along with his committee. I also would like to thank Brother Claude or Jean-Claude. He's done such a great work. You guys cannot imagine the amount of work that he's been putting through, dealing with all the candidates, and we really appreciate the great work that you've done. Thank you so much.
I just take this position because I am looking forward to help my community. I want to bring new energy in this community to make sure I control the finance of this community, to boost the finance of this community so our community can function very well. We want to invest from different communities. We want to share our value from different African communities. So please vote for me, Ibrahim Waochi. Thank you.
The community, it is about to look how we support our families, our communities, our small communities, about our culture, because many of our relatives are staying for many years without remembering about our culture, the value of our people, the value where we come from, and it's somehow to try to put relatives, friends, and families back to think so much about our community and to value a lot our culture, because many of our kids, many of our young people, they forgot about our culture. And I'm so ready to work with all the leaders that will be elected today with me to support and to help the community. Thank you.
Nataka vile vile nimshukuru sana kwa candidate. Najua ni effort kubwa ya kutaka kusaidia community, kwa hiyo namshukuru vile vile Seni. Najua ilichukua muda mrefu sana kwa sisi kuja hapa kufanya hii, but due to COVID-19 walijitahidi wakajitahidi, na leo tumepata hiyo fursa ya kufanya uchaguzi na mtachagua leader award ambao nataka waendeleze hii community. Vile vile nataka nishukuru watu ambao wametoka walituiti vizuri kabisa. Nimewitness muda wa more than 15 years kuona jinsi wakiliti Congolese community. Hata vile vile nilikuwa nasaidia milioni mitatu, walifanya kazi nzuri. Kwa hiyo nataka niwashukuru vile. Nilikuwa na mengi sana ya kuja kusema, lakini najua na sitaki nione kama mimi politicians ya kwamba nataka kusema tu, ila mitendo hamna. Kwa hiyo kwa sasa hivi tunajua kwamba Congolese community ina need push, ina need watu ambao wako motivated kwa wenyewe get somewhere in terms of social affair. Hiyo inamaanisha kwamba inabidi sisi wote tuwe kama mmoja, mkwe walizi wa kutoka East, wa kutoka West, wa kutoka sehemu yote, si wote ni Wakongomani. Kwa hiyo inabidi tukue moja na tukutanane tuongee wote lugha moja, na hiyo ndo shaba langu ya kusema kwamba nataka hii position ili tuweke Congolese au Wakongomani wajisikie vyema, kwa sababu najua wakati wa mzee Mobutu wakusikia tu Kongomani watu wanasema Kongo. Kwa hiyo tunataka hilo jina nalo hapa Australia iwe hivyo, wakiona Mkongomani wanajua Mkongomani, wanakujua wapi, na vile vile tuwafundisha watoto wetu mila yetu, culture yetu, ili tuendelee mbele. Kwa nyinyi ambao mlimjui, kwa jina langu naitwa Future. Kwa hiyo mkinivote pale, mkatia pale Future, utakuwa mtu wa maana, yani utakuwa umetisha sana. Asante.
Na washukuru sana wakubwa wetu wa community Congolese kunipatia nafasi ya kuwa hapa mbele ya Wakongomani. Kwa jina naitwa Mama Vumilia Mpopo. Mimi ni mama wa watoto 6. Kwa siku ya leo ninayo furaha ya kusimama mbele
community yangu. Na waza ni mwaka wa kwanza. Mambo haya yalikuwa yanapitika, nilikuwa sihusiki kabisa. Lakini mpango wa Mungu sio wa mwanadamu. Anaweza kueleza ni President Jimmy ambaye niliongea naye siku ile. Niliongea naye niko na lia. Yaani ni kitu ambacho nilikuja kushituzwa, kulazimishwa. Nenda ukasaidie community Congolese. Wandugu na waomba munichague ili niwatumikie kama
Congolese oye, ba mama na ba papa oye, ba jeune na batoto betu oye. Bonjour à tous, je m'appelle Espérance Kalonji, je vis à Brisbane, Queensland. Je suis nominée parmi les candidats pour la représentative de maman. Je suis vraiment passionnée de travailler pour ma communauté. La personne vivant avec handicap peut aussi contribuer dans sa communauté, peut aussi contribuer dans la société, peut aussi contribuer dans d'autres communautés. Dieu m'a donné le talent de contribuer dans ma communauté, partout là où je veux. C'est depuis mon enfance. Je suis vraiment passionnée de travailler dans ma communauté pour amener un changement. Ça fait longtemps que j'ai participé à beaucoup de réunions dans ce pays, Australie. J'ai participé dans des réunions pour le changement. Donc, ce que j'ai appris, je vais aussi amener ça dans ma communauté pour un changement. Si vous me votez pour la représentative de maman, vous ne serez pas déçus. Jina yangu naitwa Mama Espérance Kalonji. Ninapenda kujitolea kutumikia communauté yangu. Mimi naikala pa Brisbane, Queensland. Niliona ya kwamba nipeleke na mie kandidature yangu parmi pale bakuchakuliwa. Bena mu Congo bali basombela mu uritunga ya Australia, mu Brisbane, mu Queensland. Dimunuela mioyi abuni dina diani Espérance Kalonji. Dimusombela mu nemu mu Australia, mu Queensland. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your support.
Since I came here in 2005, I've been helping my community, coaching, looking after the youth, getting them out of the street, to make sure that they're doing a good job. So I want to come here to come and help my community, to actually go for it, to succeed more, and trying to get a lot of young kids out from the streets. So, yeah, basically, that's it. Thank you.
My name is John Mabatano. I've been working with young people from 0 to 18. Now, 3 years. I've been working with the Department of Child Protection and Youth. I have quite experience working with youth. So when it comes to our community working with young people, from experience, I can see our community still struggle. And we still struggle to transit our young people to independent life. I found out that it is time to act together as one. Thank you.
Tupatie shukrani zetu kwa ndugu Jimmy kwa kazi yenye amefanya. Kwenye Jimmy ametosha hii Congolese community na kwenye ameifikisha saa hizi, tunataka saa hizi tuipee kwa mkono wa watu wengine wa elite. Lakini tutaomba watu wenye watatumika wa Congolese community saa hizi wasimsahau Jimmy kama vile library. Jimmy is a good value for our community. is a good value for our community. This is a charity. It's not a political movement, and we want to build a very good, vibrant community. Myself and Jimmy, we are very happy to support, no matter the team that is going to be like a management team of the Congolese community. We are more than happy to give our handful support. Angalia, kuna swali mimi najiuliza kila siku. Kwa nini sisi tu Wakongomani ndio tunakuwa nyuma? Kuna community nyingi zinakuwa pa Australia, lakini sisi Wakongomani tukiangalia vizuri ndio community yetu nyuma parapora community yetu. Ni juu ya nini? Tuko na negligence mabitu tuko nafanya. Nous sommes un peuple négligent. Hii niko nawaambia hapa ni message mtaweza mkashare na watu wengine. Tunadharau vitu mingi sana. Na hiyo kitu inaleta shida kwa community yetu, haisaidie kuongea. Kuna project mingi sana zenye watu wanakuwa wataweza wakaanza wa community. Na hizo project zitaweza kusaidia community kuendelea mbele. Lakini leaders of the community wakati mnawachagua, mnawaachilia ni kama vile mnawazilia kazi. Community gani inafanya kazi bila pesa? Pesa inaonekana siku tu ya election ndio watu wanalipa membership. Community atakana inakuwa vibrant every month. Nani mwenye anakosa $20 ya kulipa every month for the Congolese community? Juu tuanze ma project mzuri wa community. Candidate mwenye amechaguliwa kwa ajili ya vijana, youth coordinator, ni Bwana Kado Aochi. Huyu ndio Kado Aochi, ndio amechaguliwa kama vile kiongozi wa vijana. Thank you. Amechaguliwa kwa ajili ya kusimamia wamama ni Mama Esperance Kalonji.
Bamama oye! Bamama ya Queensland oye! Bamama ya Tuumba oye!
Ndugu mwingine amechaguliwa kama vile Social Affairs Coordinator ni Future Fidel. Ukiendelea kuna huyu amechaguliwa kama vile Treasurer of the Congolese Community Queensland ni ndugu Ibrahim Aochi. Ukiendelea huyu amechaguliwa kama vile Secretary of the Congolese Community ni Nana Maketema. Mungu Jean Dedier amechaguliwa kama vile Vice President of the Congolese Community. Na mimi sitaki kuongea mwenye amechaguliwa kama vile President of the Congolese Community. Mike amechaguliwa kama vile President of Congolese Community. Hawa ndio wamechaguliwa saizi kama vile leaders of the Congolese community. Congratulations. Sisi kama vile Electoral Commission of the Congolese Electoral Commission tumefanya kazi pamoja na hiyo executive community, wale wenyewe wamefanya kazi kitamboni. Tuko tayari kuwaunga mkono mfanye kazi kwa ajili ya community. Hii sio mambo ya politics, hii ni mambo ya community. Tunataka tutoe community yetu mahali kwenye hii kunatupeleke juu kama vile community zingine. Ninawashukuru tena, sijui kama President Jim ulikuwa na neno kidogo ya kuongea kwa ajili ya watu wetu wenyewe watatufanyia kazi. You're gonna be our servant.
Lokuta monene oya kanisaka Kongolize okufa waya Ongo mkubwa Ongo mkubwa ule alizani Kongolize takufa waya Mama oye Congolese community oye wa baba na wa mama, this is a great day. It's a great day that many of us were expecting. God has granted us the strength, the grace, and also the privilege to lead our Congolese community for 2 terms. With all my friends here, I don't think there is a one of them who is my enemy. They can testify. I do talk to anyone. With all our humble hearts, we have been here for some time. We made mistakes as humans. We initiated projects, and wherever we reach, they are going to continue. One thing I'm going to advise is to have a big heart. To have a big heart. Please have a big heart to serve our community. Because if you don't have the big heart, you will always get upset. People will abuse you. People will never like you. People will always be not satisfied. But if you have a big heart, you will always accommodate them. Secondly, or lastly, conscience and reputation. What really helped me, or with my friends, to serve the Congolese community was not my reputation, but my conscience. The reputation is what you can see, who I am, but the conscience is what is inside of me. When I've got the will to serve, I'm always pushed by my conscience, not reputation. So, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you the best. We are going to be there. You need any support, call me. And I want to promise, I will always attend the Congolese community meetings. I will make a difference. Because the community has to continue. If Jim is not there, someone else is there, the community has to continue. The community is bigger than Jimmy. So when you organize a meeting, call me, I will attend with due respect. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jimmy. I think we are at the end of this ceremony, and we would like to invite someone, if we can, someone to pray for the last. President, can you just pray for us? Can you just allow us to go home safely?
So I want to thank every single person who voted for us. Thank you for trusting in us. We promise we will not let you down. Thanks a lot to the committee that just left. You have a lot of experience we need to tap into, a lot of wisdom. So thank you for everything you've done. Thank you so much for GC for the organizing such a smooth election. As I said before, we've had a lot of conversations. So yeah, forget about everything. So thanks a lot. Thank you, everyone. I think if we have a pastor, they can come and pray.
Let us bow our heads in prayer. Father, we thank you for the opportunity. We thank you for your guidance and your protection. And we thank you for everything that you have provided for us to be alive up to now. We thank you and we thank each and everyone who attended this meeting for the benefit of our community. And we know without you, Almighty God, no matter our effort and our good vision, we can't achieve anything. We need your grace, we need your favor, we need your mighty hand to be upon us in everything we do and everywhere we are. In the mighty and the glorious name of Jesus. Father, let me finish by thanking you for protecting us, our way coming, and we need your protection and our way going back. In the mighty and the glorious name of Jesus, we bless and we thank each and everyone. Amen.